Sweet, dang it. Sweet. You know, at some point, I really need to add that the introduction to that is, hey, you want to hear my impression of a bird? Alright, so we are back with Dread Canaries Against the Impossible Storm. I am Dread Canary. This is Against the Storm, and we are playing on Impossible. So last time, we played near the Flooded Plains modifier on a Scarlet Orchard map and had food problems the entire time. We are losing to those damnable fiends, the Brass Order, who only have 2 settlements and continue to expand outward. So let us continue this run. I'm thinking we'll push out, grab these Royal Woodlands next to the statue of the Forefathers. And maybe we should grab next to this bandit cap and not be able to do any trading so we can see what's in that question mark. But I don't really want to. You know what? No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. Let's do the daily expedition. Alright. Once per day, you can join the Royal Expedition. Now, this does change daily. Daily here does not mean the... And what's weird about... Okay, let me back up. So, once per day, you can join the Royal Expedition and venture into the most strange lands where the ancient seals are broken and reality is distorted. So what this does is it lets the devs mess with various rules in the game. Now, when you're in the daily expedition, you cannot get any deeds, but it does let you play with some different rule sets. So that's pretty cool. Now, it is lying, because you can do it more than once per day. Just straight up. You can do it more than once per day per save file, and you will absolutely get the rewards every time. But it is disabled for deeds. That's just how that goes. So I don't know why they bother saying once per day, because it's not once per day. But the daily expedition does change every day. And in my time zone, it's around 8 p.m. I don't know why, but that's just when it is. I assume it's based off of wherever Aramite Games is located. So let's see what we're going to be dealing with. It's going to be the Scarlet Orchard again. Oh, jeez. Okay, fine. More Scarlet Orchard, more food problems. We're going to definitely have beavers. Okay. Start with some berries, some eggs, some parts, some water skins, a little bit of amber, some wood, and some coal. Pool of order choices is bigger by 1, so we'll get to look at more orders. That's useful. There won't be any fertile soil, so I guess this is going to be another camp run. And the crown requires you to contribute to the royal treasury. At the end of every drizzle, you have to pay 1 amber for every 3 villagers, and if you don't, 2 people will leave. Oh, that is mean. Okay. Well, we need to prioritize getting amber. Let's see what our mysteries are. So, complex food, if we get 2 complex food, then resolve bonuses just multiply. Great. Got our usual debuff. Reputation generated from resolve is slow during... Are you kidding me? Okay. So we have to pay an amber for every, 3 villagers? But also... Yeah, 1 amber for every 3 villagers. But also, we have to pay 5 amber per year of the storm, or the impatience is going to grow faster. Okay. Recipes producing building materials yield 50% fewer goods, and buildings get destroyed by lightning. But hey, at least we get fast wood cutting, right? I hate this queen so much. I don't mean it. Don't fire me. Don't have me executed for treason. I love you, queen. Please don't breathe your fiery goodness in my face. In case anyone missed it, we decided on a previous stream that the queen is a dragon. And I don't mean it. I love you. Oh, great one. Please keep our land safe. I am your humble servant and all of that. Anyway, we just have to figure out a way to pay her taxes, which are a bit nutty. Well, I guess we're going to just, clear our way to some glades. We're going to have to play this very differently than I normally do. Let's go ahead and start digging our way to a glade. I mean, slowly, because I'm not beelining for the glade, but let's go. Okay, so if it's an amber per 3, then we're going to need to pay 3 amber at the beginning, well, at the end of this drizzle, which I think is why we get to start with amber. Jeez. And let's turn off this. I mean, Beaver's thing is that they have fuel burn slower, so we'll use less fuel overall. Alright. Gain 10 amber every time a villager dies or leaves. And if I don't pay her tax, villagers leave. Huh. Okay, fine. We'll do that. That way, if I ever miss a year where I can't pay her tax, it'll solve itself. Maybe. Somewhat. A little bit. Well, I don't want to do the trading post. Normally, this is really easy to do, and I love doing it. But the reason I don't want to do it is because it's going to cost 10 amber, and I am going to need amber, especially early on. I think getting beavers to happy is going to be my easiest sell early on. This is probably the easiest one to do, but I think that I want to go with the beavers. Sell goods worth 15 amber? I mean, absolutely. Get 10 free amber? 100% we're doing this one. Oh, I love 3-packs. I love this +1. Anything that gives you, like, flat bonuses to production are huge. So chat wants to know whose blood I'm signing the contract in. And, don't think about it. Don't worry about where I got the blood. Just don't worry about where we're getting the blood. Just shh, it's not important. Just don't worry about that. Let's see. 5 packs of provisions, 5 packs of crops. I don't love it, but it does give 10 amber. Solving 3 glade events feels like a thing that I can easily do. Let's do that. Because the Queen's tax is going to be tricky to pay. But of course we're going to pay it. We're not complaining about your wise and benevolent leadership, my queen. Am I committing to this bit too much? Maybe. Am I going to keep committing to the bit? Yes, because I find it amusing. Alright. We've always been at war with Eurasia. Let's go ahead and do... clear out that, because there's a spicy glade over here I'm probably going to want to do. And I think just a little bit of neatening up around the ears and top of the neck. We're using our closest razor on some of these. Okay, well that's a bit of a problem. Right. How can I solve this? Spark Dew seems like the most doable, but for Spark Dew I'm going to need planks, and then I'm going to need to make them, and then I'm going to need to staff that. But, I mean, needs must. I think I want the supplier here. Wait, no, let's... Beaver resolve good soul glade events, okay. I mean, beavers do like pickled goods. Yeah, we'll go with the supplier. Okay. Forager's camp, or herbalist camp. Herbalist camp, for one thing, there's already things that I probably won't be able to do, but I mean, let's get it anyway. And you know what? Beavers do like working in a... Oh, but there's a stamping mill. I don't need a stamping mill because I got a supplier, which lets me get flour and barrels. So I won't need pottery, and I already have flour, so we don't need that. The artisan could be... No, the artisan only gives me 2 things. We're getting the smelter. Chat says, now you just need the cornerstone where you don't get impatient with death or leaving. That would be lovely. At the moment, I'm kind of concerned about the fact that this thing's probably going to explode. But, you know, whatever. Let's go ahead and get a crude workstation down. And then a couple of rain collectors. Can we prioritize this, please? Please? Guys, I only have 4 minutes. I don't think I'm gonna make this in time. Dang it. Destroys everything in a 10-field radius. Well, the good thing is it will not destroy this copper. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe I move my my beavers just a little bit, just a little bit off to the side here. Don't worry, guys. No, you're just being temporarily reassigned to the other side of the map. Don't worry about why. No, we haven't elected to just let you die. Don't be silly. Oh, it's frustrating. That's a really good blade. There's a lot of good resources in there. But you know what? I can't do anything about it, so there's no use worrying. Let's go ahead and get a supplier up. I really like the way it looks here, but I'm not going to do it that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for that thing to finish exploding. Let's go ahead and put our beaver back over in this. At least we don't have to pay the tax in year 1. But I do need a way to get more amber at the end of the second drizzle. Now the good news is it's at the end of the drizzle. So I might be able to make a marketplace in this space that this is going to clear out for me in a minute. Yeah, I know beavers are unhappy, and I would love to favor them, but there's no other species, so I can't. But I mean, they're not gonna do much before the end of the year. And, hey, you know? Wait a minute. All right. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's a problem. I mean, it's a solvable problem, but it is a problem. Okay, now I intentionally let a beaver leave, right? We're almost at the end of the storm. It gives us 10 more amber, right? And we're gonna need that to pay our tax. So I figured we'll just let him leave. All right, hey, we got humans. That's great. Cool. You're a human now. Everybody over here is good. Let's go ahead and send 2 humans to go work on this. And I'm thinking, ooh, okay, this is tempting. Amber, but free bricks, free building materials, free ancient tablets, which might be used for... yeah, we're doing that. Okay. Ooh, okay, free barrels. I love free barrels. Trading is unavailable. No, we're not doing that. We need money. Being able to make parts is good, but I don't think it's as good as over-diligent woodworkers. So we'll do that. Right. So beavers are hella unhappy. Why? Right, because this is giving them a negative 18 to resolve. So what if I fire half my beavers? What if not only do I fire half my beavers, but I put them on making some basic materials with supplies I don't have. Right, is it woodcutters and gatherers, or just woodcutters and gatherers? So I can't even put them on gathering. Okay, so what if what if we took some of that wood we've been collecting and make some basic houses to give everyone a +3 resolve bonus? And then what if we made a very comforting tower? Yeah? Yeah? Give everyone another +2. Alright, so a new chat person says, yo, what up? Are you a pro in this game? I don't know if there's enough people to generate an economy to call myself a pro, because I'm not getting paid. But I have been playing since the the open beta version last summer. And I've gotten on my main account, I've unlocked everything and gotten to prestige 19 out of 20. So I think I'm pretty familiar with how this game works at this point. There's not going to be a lot of people who get it more. There will be people who play more efficiently, because I'm an avid believer that games should be fun. I don't know, it's just kind of a quirk of my personality that I think, you should have fun while playing games. But I think I'm pretty knowledgeable. Do you know how many hours you have in this game? I don't want to know how many hours I have in this game. Like, if you just go through the episodes of me playing, that's streaming like 3 hours, 6 hours a week. And I think we're up to like 7 weeks at this point. So I think there's almost 40 plus hours of me doing just this one run, and that's not counting all the time I spent on my personal save files, which are easily twice that. So it's a couple hundred hours at this point. Let's see here. We've got options for our next set of orders. We've got coal and packs of building materials to give us tools, which is good. Faster wood cutting and a bunch of coats. Humans and beavers both like coats. If I make human houses, we'll get more humans, and we'll get a +3 human resolve. That's really solid. But we need to also feed biscuits, with both humans and beavers like. This is tempting. Opening up 5 glades is something I'm going to inevitably do, and it gives us amber directly. I'm going to go with this one. And then over here we've got set up 6 trade routes and sell goods worth 20 amber. Yep. Straight up, we're doing this one. Yeah. Anything that requires me to get amber, given that I've got double taxation going on, is what I'm going to do. Let's see. Chat says, I just discovered it yesterday and love it so far. It feels like you could easily put a couple hundred hours into this. Yeah, I definitely have. More sacrifices. Chat wants me to sacrifice more people. I assume you mean for the blood price contract that I'm signing in. Shh, don't talk about it. Whose blood it is. We don't talk about blood prices. It's the first rule of blood price contracts, is you don't talk about blood price contracts. In order to pay the royal tax and the vassal tax. He pays a whiskey tax, he pays a cider tax. He pays a tax that reminds him of the good times. He pays a tax that reminds him of the better times. I mean, the best part is, right, because I got that blood price contract, if people do leave, I get 10 gold. Or 10 amber, sorry. Don't know why it's not just called gold. Which will then pay for my end-of-year taxes to keep the queen off my back. So that's something. We have 10 villagers, so it should be 3. Yep, so that's fine. I don't have any loose workers because we've got these guys over here. And they are raising the queen's impatience, which is lowering the hostility of the forest. So overall, I think I'm in a pretty good place right now. Jet says you need some clever tax avoidance, it seems. Tax avoidance or tax paying some kind of chicanery to get amber Do you have the berry camp? Yes, it was one of the earliest things we took. So I totally do. I just don't have loose workers to put in the berry camp right now. So we are still running around chopping wood. I am happy burning. I shouldn't be. I mean, maybe I should be. Yeah, let's happy burn to get the guild order completed. I love the beavers. Yes, beavers are absolutely my favorite race. Okay, so chat's asking, what are the Spark Dew collectors good for? So first off, there are a number of these are called forbidden glades by the game. I call them extra crispy glades, or possibly flamin' hot glades, considering I call these ones spicy. But a lot of times the events in these forbidden glades can be solved with Spark Dew. So Spark Dew can be used to solve some glade events, which is one use. If you've got other buildings, you can turn it into Spark Dew crystals, which you can use to make tools. And tools are very good, because tools let you open caches, tools let you solve events, tools let you rebuild buildings. Tools are great. Also, tools sell for a ton of money. Yeah, so those are the two main uses for Spark Dew collectors. Sometimes you'll find traders who will buy Spark Dew, and as I did in my last map, that is a lot of money as well, because of how efficient they are. Alright, let's go to our orders and turn this in to get a couple more beavers. How are we looking on our employment? Solid. Okay. Oh, I told you to make stuff, but then I prevented you from making anything. That was silly. Let's go ahead and put a supplier. I think we want to put a supplier here. And we're going to put our blight post right next to it. I've got 2 loose workers, so they can do some construction. Running out of food, but that's always a problem on the Scarlet Orchard. But hey, if they leave, I get more money. Got 1 hour event solved. We need to open up a bunch of stuff. We need to get some provisions. It's hard to stop playing. It's always like one more round. Well, my response to this is I always want to finish whatever city I'm on, which means that when I sit down, I have to commit to 2 hours, unless I'm playing Prestige, in which case I have to commit to like 3.5 hours. So yes, and I assume chat was asking if I already had the beaver camp, or not the beaver, the herbalist camp, because they saw this one over here, which I am, of course, going to salvage for pieces. Cannibalism would be good here, too. I mean, we're all, I mean, if we're going to multiply our effects of losing people, sure. Okay, we stopped happy burning. I can't completely fire all of my woodcutters, because I'm going to need them to keep the fires lit during the... You know what? I can burn coal if I have to. I can fire all of my beavers. Start collecting some other resources. That could be highly useful. Everybody's housed. Nice.
Ekiro.
We will do this and this. Woodcutter's camp has no trees nearby. I mean, that's not quite true. But by firing them, it keeps us under hostility 2, which means none of this activates. And that allows me to continue to avoid paying taxes. Let's go ahead and make, well... You know, I could just make this herbalist camp for cheaper than I could make one and then destroy it. So, like, let's not. Chad says, gives me some Frostpunk and They Are Billions vibes, but something very unique. Roguelite plus Silly Builder is something I never played before. Right? See, the way I've described it is it's like Banished, it's like Banished and Warcraft 2 had a baby. And I like that we have orders and that there is a time frame for each city to be done. Because it gives you a sense of what you're working toward. Like in Banished, you're just building until you feel like not building anymore. But I like feeling like I'm working toward a goal. Oh, harpies. I don't love them, but since we're going to get them anyway, let's go ahead and grab a couple. Ooh, okay. Okay, at least we're getting excellent cornerstones. We all know I love protected trade, especially with how much I want to end up selling stuff. Lost in the Wilds, not so much. Safe Haven is really great, though. Minus hostility, when I get a couple of hubs going, is really nice. And of course, Deep Pocket gives us a bunch of amber when we are already getting amber. And since the problem we have on this map is a lack of amber, I like it. But I think I'm going to go with Safe Haven, because I want to lower the storm's hostility as much as possible, as often as possible. Okay, you're out of things to chop down. Well, how about... How much space do I have? Mostly cleared out already. You go ahead and come up here and finish squaring off my territory, because I like nice square borders. And as soon as these guys over here are done rebuilding this herbalist camp... you guys gonna rebuild that herbalist camp sometime soon? I would love it if you did. Fire is going out. Well, okay, I guess we can allow you to burn some coal if you must. We got another building we can pick up. Pigment, wine, and ale, or simple goods, training gear, and building materials. Okay, yeah, let's go with the Tinkerer. Oh, but... Okay, now I'm going to go with the Tinctuary. And the reason I'm going with the Tinctuary is... So, pigment is used to make scrolls. And scrolls are good for both harpies and beavers. Pigment is also used to make cosmetics, which is good for harpies. Wine is good for beavers, and ale is good for both humans and beavers. So the Tinctuary is just a really great way to potentially set up services if the building rerolls will let me see any service buildings this game. They didn't last game. I'm still angry about it. Which, if you're watching on YouTube, I know that you saw that last one a day ago. But for me, it was like 10 minutes. Like, that just happened. So it's fresh in my mind. Some runs felt like I will never make it, and then everything came together in the end. Great feeling, right? Being able to pull out a game that seems impossible is nice, and this game gives you a lot of tools to make that happen. It doesn't always work, but when it does, it's gorgeous. I don't always drink, but when I drink Dos Equis. Anyone remember Dos Equis commercials? Is Dos Equis still a thing with the most interesting man in the world? I don't know. I don't own a TV, so I don't see commercials very often. Basically, the only commercials I see are movie trailers, and that's only when I go to the movies. Okay, so we have some unhoused people. We have some buildings going up. What else should I be building? I should be building this tinctuary. I should build this smelter somewhere. I think here looks good. No, it does. Let's just go ahead and chop down that final tree for our square. Okay. What's dangerous about this? The small destroyed caravan? I love the small destroyed caravan. Very easy to deal with. And what's that? You've got amber, you say? Yes, we will 100% take your amber. Let's go ahead and favor harpies. This is going to be rough. So I think what I have to do... Did you guys cut down that tree yet? You did. Lovely. Let's go ahead and move this over here. And we are going to start cutting our way into this spicy glade. I don't generally go for the non-spicy glades, just because spicy glades have so many more resources in them. And at some point I need to solve for food. Oh, you've got plenty of reeds. Okay, yeah, let's pick those up. Yes, nice. Let's take a look at our next order. Get an advanced district. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Because we took where was it? We took this cornerstone over here that says if we can get people to the neighborhood, right, we get lower hostility. So, let's go ahead and if we take this order, it gives us lower hostility and we get another bonus. Like, we're just going to double up on our things. 14 people drinking ale. Leisure is ale. And we have 2 species that drink ale. This is great. I don't have to deal with trade goods, as we established last time. That's trade beds. And I don't really want to have a minimum number of humans given the threat of people leaving every year. So let's go with basic rights. Let's see. Chat is asking why I don't have any roads. Well, I generally build roads as a way of connecting my building, like my manufacturing hubs, to my main storage. And right now, I don't really have any manufacturing hubs up. Like, most of my buildings aren't even built yet. And I don't have a lot of people, so I haven't been focusing on roads. But I will get there. You know, as that Cake song says, if you want to build cities, you have to build roads. And I will absolutely get to them. They're on my to-do list, but I've got a bunch of things on my to-do list. So, good question, but I'm getting to them. Game doesn't seem to get much recognition, though, probably because of Epic exclusivity. I guess the Steam release will give it more attention, some more attention that it deserves. Yeah, there are people who are waiting for it to be on more platforms. I've heard that complaint on the Against the Storm subreddit a lot. If you didn't know there's an Against the Storm subreddit, check it out. Lots of people share ideas. I lurk on it, and since there's so few posts, I generally chime in. Dang it. I generally chime in on any questions people might have. So if you ask a question there, I'll probably see it and answer it. There's also the Discord, which gets a lot more activity, where you can actively provide feedbacks to the devs. And then, yeah, so just, there are ways to see more about what's going on. Let me get a human in this. Because it's already taking too long. I really want to finish that because it's giving us a global debuff on our happiness. Okay, we're out of things to chop. We're having major fuel issues. Is anyone else noticing that? Right. I'm like, why do we have so much more fuel issues now than last time? It's because last time we had that thing that gave us +2 wood production. Yes, I know everyone's happiness is low. But if you guys can hold for like another minute, that'd be excellent. Just, you know what? No. Boom. There you go. You're happier. Just had to fire one guy. Let's put a beaver in here, I think, for just the planks. Right? Because we're waiting on planks, and we're waiting on planks. And we will get this guy out and have him be a builder. We will run a road around the side here. I'd love it if you guys could finish, please. Finish. I love you. Guys. Just a little bit. 15 for the tax. Are we going to finish in time? I think we are. No, you're definitely not annoying. Just a happy new player, happy to find a pro like you. Building rotation really important. Everything always seemed to work no matter which way I built it. Yeah, so every villager can walk through walls. They just can walk through any walls. Walls don't matter. And that actually kind of annoys me about this game, because I want orientation to matter. The big thing with orientation is that when they finish production, they will come out the front door, and then they have to go here. So having the front door facing a road and then going straight to the main storage area, I think saves time. Also for gathering things, having them face the resource they're gathering saves a little bit of time on trips there as well. So orientation matters a little bit, but it doesn't matter a lot. Harvester's Camp has no deposits nearby. Okay. Are there other deposits for you? There are not. So let's go ahead and empty you out and move you guys way off in the corner here. And then let's have you start collecting some of this sea marrow. Woodcutters 520. No. No, that's not happening. Boop, boop. And boop. Not enough. Boop. There we go. Now, in addition to that lowering the hostility, right? Well, it lowers the hostility, which is great. And that raises everyone's happiness, which is excellent, because that way I don't have to burn as much fuel. I shifted 2 people down to gathering sea marrow, which is a more efficient fuel source, so we'll get some fuel during the storm anyway. But most importantly, it put us at hostility 1, and that means no vassal tax. And that's why I'm not turning in this late event, because the Queen's Impatience lowers the hostility of the forest. So by not turning in the order, we can keep her impatience high and not pop ourselves up into the next higher impatience bracket. Thus preserving our amber to pay for our yearly royal tax. I don't have... do I have enough wood to build a trading post? I do. Okay. And trading posts don't... like, they're equally efficient no matter where you put them. So let's just go ahead and throw this trading post out here. On the edge, it's... well, I mean, outside of the protection of the hearth, because we do not care about it. What do we have down here? Manufactory, very nice. And a furnace. Ooh, okay. What do we need to... we do need some bricks to repair it. Do I have bricks? I do. Great. Now, I am watching my beavers get unhappy, but I don't want them to leave because I have enough money for the next vassal tax. So we're going to go ahead and... oh, I was favoring the harpies before, wasn't I? Huh! Okay. I think we'll have enough time. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn in this order. 5, 10, 2. Go ahead and grab this one. Time spent working on glade is decreased, but resources you sacrifice burn shorter. Gain copper ore for every 12 wood, plus the trees already contain wood. Traders will have 1 more cornerstone for sale, but travel cost is increased by 1. Nope. No, we're not doing it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, we're not doing that. Gain 50 to the Ancient Heart's resistance for every impatience point you have. No, we're doing the copper extractor. We're getting more bonus copper. Let's see. So, end of the drizzle, I need to pay 1 amber for every 3 villagers. I have 21 villagers, which means I need to pay 7, which means I need to keep at least 7 amber. But then I don't think I'm going to be able to hold off this vassal tax any longer, so I need to end with 27. Great, that's fantastic. Clay pit would be nice, but there cannot be fertile soil on this map. That's this acidic modifier down here, so we're not doing that. Ranch is only good if you have other things that you can turn into stuff at the ranch, so not worth it. No, no, none of this is worthwhile. Food is always a problem, and this guy sells food, so I feel like I should buy food while I can. Have I unlocked all my orders? I have. I feel like I should buy food while I can. So let's sell our copper, because we're going to be getting it, you know, hand over fist now. I'm going to hang on to these ancient tablets, because they sell for a boatload in trade routes, but also sometimes you get quests, and I want to hang on to them in case I get one until I've seen at least all of my orders. I think I can sell this plant fiber, because I'm going to make my fabric out of reed. I can sell resin, because I don't have anything that uses resin yet. I could probably sell my planks, but I don't want to. I'm going to sell... no, I'm not selling herbs. Herbs are a good way to make provisions without cutting into your food supply. Infused tools are really good, but they also sell for a lot. And I think if I sell all my tools, I'll be able to afford a lot more food. So let's go ahead and get as much food as we can. Looks good. There we go. And that solves for this order, which gives us more amber. Phenomenal. Okay, and that gives us 2 more buildings we can unlock. We're not getting the ranch. Ooh, yes, okay, at least 1 service building, but let's take a look at the Foragers Camp and Trappers Camp. No? No. Okay, yep. So, Monastery, very good. furnace or provisioner. So brick oven requires flour, requires infrastructure. Bakery requires flour, requires infrastructure. Both very good for like happiness, to be able to make pie and biscuits. And incense is good for humans and lizards, but being able to get more efficient bricks or packs of provisions is huge. Now, I don't think... Oh, we already have the ability to make flour. Huh. And the ability to make biscuits. And if we rebuild these, this is a manufactory, so it gives training good, pigment, and packs of provisions. And because it gives me packs of provisions, there is no reason for me to take the provisioner. Because remember, what the provisioner gives is pack of provisions, which I'm going to be able to get from rebuilding that building, flour, which I already have access to, and barrels, which I already have access to. So this is totally useless. And since I already do have access to biscuits, I think the furnace is my go-to here, except this is another furnace. So why would I take the ability to make a furnace when I can just rebuild one? And that actually increases to the point where I think the bakery is worthwhile. 2-star biscuits and pie. Well, we'd already have 2-star pie when we build the furnace. We'd already have 1-star biscuits, so... This is actually a good time to use a reroll. Let's see. Tinkerer. Did I get something that would let me make... I didn't. Okay, yeah, let's take that Tinkerer. That seems really good. I enjoy the aesthetics of rebuilds. Thank you! I appreciate that. I want to have very pleasing looking towns once I get going. And so I like having my nice little downtown working area with my little spindles of houses. I really hope you like my walled gardens once I get a chance to plan the Cursed Royal Woodlands on this run, because Cursed Royal Woodlands unlocks walls, and if you do it on Impossible, it unlocks, I think, wall corner. Not wall corners, I've already got those, but wall crosses? Gates? It basically unlocks stuff that lets me make these really beautiful walled gardens, and I love my walled gardens. Yeah. I think they are phenomenal. We are going to go ahead and put these guys over here collecting those herbs. We should put at least one harpy in here on that. We've got so many buildings still to drop down. Let's go ahead and put a tinkerer around the back here. Already got a tinctury up. We need to put a smelter down. Check, 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 check. Let's go ahead and drop a mine. I think 3 is actually really good. I've gotten 4 or even 5 in a single spot, but 3 is pretty solid, especially for copper, which is mined twice as fast as coal. So that is industry. Makeshift post is our only way to do... No, it's not. We've got the manufactory over here. Yeah, okay. So that's going to get our industry up and running. We have plenty of money. I should... Let's see. That's fully staffed. That's not fully staffed. You're not fully staffed until you're just fully staffed? Is that... Whatever. We will go ahead and add this back in. We'll add that back in too. I usually try to save fuel for some of the more advanced dangerous glades, but I can't afford to right now because we're having such fuel issues. You don't need to be beavers. You can be humans. You don't need to be a beaver either.
Yeah.
Stonecutters camp. Oh, they're collecting stone and sea marrow. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. Like, let's go ahead and actually move this so they're just collecting stone marrow. I prefer to work on one type of resource at a time. if you put a production limit of 10, will they only produce 10 in total, or keep producing all the time, but only up to 10 at a time? Great question. So what they'll do is they will keep producing until there are 10 in main storage. And the reason that's important is if you've got 6 in main storage and you make like 8 more in here before they drop them off in main storage, they'll produce, and you'll end up with like 6 more than you intend. But also you can have building limits, like this only makes 10 of anything. And you can have global limits, which is what I usually set once I've got some efficient buildings up. So like I'm going to tell it, let's do 50 flour, let's do 50 fabric, 50 bricks, 50 planks, 50 tools, 50 copper bars, 50 packs of provisions. Does everyone eat biscuits? I forget. Everyone eats biscuits. So let's go ahead and say 75 biscuits. What I'm doing here is I'm doing 50 per species that consumes it. No, this should only be 25. Yeah, there we go. And since I freed up all those beavers, got that. Oh, I didn't need the tinkerer. There's a tool shop over here for rebuilding, which is just a really great way to make tools. So we're going to go ahead and rebuild it. Actually, if I've got the no, this is going to work better overall. It's going to work better in the long term. What's the tinkerer do? 2-star that, 2-star training gear, packs building. I shouldn't have gotten this at all. This was a complete waste of an option because we had the tool shop and the manufactory, which gives us training gear and tools. So all it really gives us is pack of building materials. Total waste of a slot. But I think we solved our fuel issues. Run this road around the back here. Let's go ahead and put our harpy houses. Now, one of the reasons that... Well, okay, so I don't love that people never go back to their homes. And it does bother me if doors aren't facing buildings. But I think harpy houses look really weird by themselves, because they've got like one flat side and 3 curved sides. So what I do is I put them back to back, and even though one door is just going straight into the back of this rain thing, I like to pretend it's a longer harpy house that houses 4 people instead. Okay, we found some dead beavers. Ooh, they turn into living matter. Farming living matter is nice, but minus 50 hostility? Real good. Real good. I mean, I'm not super fussed about amber right now. Yeah, okay. So, do I want more villagers? More villagers means higher taxes, but it also means more people who can work. Also means more mouths to feed and less food. So let's go ahead and we're going to turn 20 meat into 15 money, so we can pay our taxes. And we're going to clean up these beavers and not try to farm living matter, which is a fun strategy. But since we're getting money here, I don't feel the need to get money here. So we're going to go ahead and take my preferred bonus. And beavers are now super unhappy because they hate the fact that there are dead beavers lying around. I mean, people get uncomfortable around bodies, wouldn't you know? Hey, 3 tablets, 4 glades. We have the 3 tablets already because I didn't sell them. And so we just need 4 glades. Makes that a real easy one to get. We have decent amount of fuel from collecting it here. And all the wood cutting we're doing. But I think I can get more efficiency out of just firing a couple of woodcutters. Out of firing a lot of woodcutters. Than I can just doing a straight burn. It's still not enough. If I did that, and then I burned 2 wood, it would get us to the storm. That's 76 wood, and I don't know how fast we're bringing wood in. The other thing to do is to solve our housing issues. Okay, how about this? We will burn 1 wood. And once we build some harpy-specific housing, that +6 jump, or +3 jump, there we go. Yeah. Fairly sure neither of those glades were open when you got that card. This is going to make you open up the diet glades. Diet glades. No, it's not. Because you'll notice there's a spicy here, there's a flaming hot here, there's a flaming hot here, there's a spicy there. I can drill through and get that spicy one if I need to. And on this side we got another flaming hot. There's so many flaming hot glades. Like, I have no reason to go for a vanilla glade. There's no reason. We have enough to pay our taxes, so that's good. This is going to be awful. This storm is going to be so bad. Go ahead and go straight back. Let's tuck this into this corner, like right in here. Let's tuck this up against that. And do I have a third? I thought I had a third somewhere. Oh, it's over here. We'll nudge you into the corner here. Yeah, so everyone's deeply unhappy, and we've got lightning strikes, which I really don't like. So let's go ahead and fire even more. It's not enough! Okay, no, it's fine. Because the queen is about to get angry at us, and that is going to lower the danger of the glade just a little bit. Except we're going to get more people. It's not going to be enough. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Everything's fine. We just lose some people, and when we lose some people, then we get money, and that's going to pay our taxes. So that's great. Love it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh right, we didn't take people. We took money. Okay. So maybe how long has this got left? 37 seconds. Okay, there we go. Sorry for that sound, but just a little concerned about not losing more people if I can avoid it. Yeah, I don't think I can stop it. Did we stop it? Did it work? Okay, we lost one, which gave us more money. So I'm kind of okay with it. Alright, we don't have anyone working this. Wow, okay. Gain 10 amber for every 5 completed routes. That's... seems nice. +1 human resolve when we make incense, but we're not making any incense. I don't want more harpies, and I don't want free villagers per glade. So let's go ahead and take... oh, let's reroll. I don't love these. Let's just reroll. Ooh, 5 glade a minute, 5 plant fiber a minute. No, I've got plant fiber already. I think the 5 clay per minute is bigger. Though sacrificing fewer resources when the queen's impatient could be really nice. I'm going to go with the clay per minute. 8, 11, 3. That works for me. Let's go ahead and restaff our camps. Turn off any excess burning that we're doing. Take a look. So we have 1 harpy. We're going to set your cap at 20. And we're going to give you a friend. We are going to put... oh, this should be harpies. Harpies like working in that building. Obviously, that should be harpies. Great. So if that's harpies, they're going to cover our wood needs. We need fabric and we need bricks, but this is a better place to make bricks. So let's go here and rebuild this building. We have so many planks. Let's go ahead and just get rid of all of our temporary housing and start making real housing. Do I still have excess people? I do. Okay, that's been rebuilt. That's really nice. What else can I do about this? We've got 4 of these. We don't have any fabric, so let's go ahead and put someone in here making just fabric. Let's make it a human. A harpy herbalist left. No, 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 no. What are you doing? I mean, thank you for the money. Oh, hey, we've got a guy. Okay. 45. I need 25 by the end of the year, plus at the end of the drizzle, I need 20. Okay, so 9, 22, 26 divided by 3 is 9. So we need 9 plus 25. We need 34 amber. We need 34 amber. Okay. You don't have anything I really want. Shorter storm durations could be good, though. Bonus wine production? You can choose one blueprint from all unlocked blueprints. That's expensive. But being able to get any blueprint in the game? No. I like it. I want to do it, but I can't think of what blueprints I would get, because I've got a really solid amount of buildings here. So let's go ahead and go with these storm lower. And we said we needed how much? We needed 25 plus 9. 34. So we need 6 more amber. Okay. Here, have some wine. No? How about some copper ore? Oh, you like the copper ore? Yeah. There you go. That should cover our taxes. Okay, we got some basic housing up. We've got a comforting tower. We are making fabric. We need some human houses in here. As soon as this guy finishes building, I'm actually going to move him back here, which is temporary, but it'll at least get them out of the way. And then let's go ahead and make some... You know, I use a lot of bushes. Let's do some flower beds. There we go. Yeah, we are waiting to get the materials that we'll need for that. And then back here, we will put a row of... Well, first, let's put a human house there, and then I think human houses there and there. And how about one more here? Now we'll put that human house next to a comforting tower. And we will put 2 more harpy houses over here. Ideally, I love having my 4 of every type of house, which means I will just need 1 more beaver house somewhere, and that seems like it would fit nicely here. Why do I have so many loose beavers? They finished rebuilding a building? Well, then let's have them build this building. Not what I wanted. This. That's what I wanted. Can I add another human? I feel like we're not getting our cloth fast enough, and we really need a lot of... Wait. Why do you have things that aren't cloth? No. Get out of there. Get that out of there. Now for the human housing, we are going to need bricks, which is why we built this furnace. And we are going to make some bricks shortly. We are low on food. That's a problem. And I should probably be making a makeshift post to make those packs of provisions that we're going to want for our trade routes. since we have so many herbs. Not much food, but we have a ton of herbs. Okay. How are we looking at building? We have 75 stone. Guys, we have 75 stone. When you've got stone, you make stone roads. Stone roads are huge. Let's go ahead and set that around the side. Set that around the side. Okay, that's built. That's built. We should probably throw someone down here making bricks now. Just bricks. We don't need copper bars yet. Plenty of wood. I could be doing some copper mining. There's a lot of stuff that I could be doing that I'm not doing. I think we have enough wood that I can go ahead and fire all of my woodcutters for the duration of the storm. Pick up our last order. Okay, I have 18 villagers. Now only humans like religion, so this is not going to really work unless I get a lot of humans. I don't love that. Opening up 4 glades. Don't I have something else that requires me to open up 4 glades? And 20 packs of provisions, but it would give me a forum. Produce 200. We'd have to produce 200 wood. I think we can do this. In 10 minutes? How long's the storm? The storm is 1:30. Let's try it. Let's go for the timed order. We're going to go ahead and put 2 beavers in here, just knocking out as many packs of provisions as they can. And let's go ahead and happy burn a little bit of this. Meanwhile, we're going to increase you guys to 30. So that's the entire storm. Let's go ahead and lower this and start grabbing some woodcutters. Okay, free crystallized dew in, well, I mean, it lowers happiness, but whatever. Free barrels. We've already got free barrels. Newly discovered resource knows of 20 more charges, but every time you uncover a glade, a villager dies. No. I guess we're just going to go with over-diligent woodworkers a second time. Got more people. Well, let's go with this one, I think. No, we're having food issues. We'll go with that one. Which gets our hubs order done, which gives us more people and more building materials. That's fantastic. Okay, and that's going to let us... Let's put another harpy in here. And let's... Pigment now. Oh! Wait, what am I doing? What am I doing? No. We want to make packs of provisions here. Come on. Which means I should probably fire both of these guys. And I'm also going to put a storage building down here. And the reason I'm putting a storage building down here is I think this mine is going to be better than this mine. Like, I think I'm just going to delete this mine. I haven't used it. I don't think I'm going to use it. should probably get a service building up here. But you know what? I'm going to hold off and wait until we get this Ravenous Axes quest done. Let's put a human in here too. Let's get as many packs of provisions as we can. These guys should be delivering their packs any day now. Let's go ahead and delete that and delete them. What do you need? You need bricks and fabric. Why don't we have more bricks made? Okay, we almost have enough packs of provisions. That's great. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. Bit of a problem, that. Because we are having food issues. Oh, nope, there's roots over here. That's great. You can get that. You can get those roots. That sounds fantastic. Woodcutter's camp has no wood nearby. No. We can solve that too. We should probably make this area into another hub. Let's go ahead and put a storage building right across from the tool shop. We'll run a paved road there. Ooh, a brewery. Yeah, let's grab that. Okay, we got 6 minutes. Yeah, I think we're doing okay on that wood, considering we skipped the first minute and a half out of a 10-minute job. And then this thing can come down here and harvest all of that stone. There's so much stone. It's going to be great. We have plenty of packs of provisions. It's fantastic. Okay, we have a guy. Now it's we have 11, 28, we have 35 people. So 36, that's 12. We need 12 amber to pay the start of year tax. We need 11 more amber immediately. And then we need 30. So we need 41 amber. Jeez. Well, we can't get 41 amber. But we can at least get the... You know? Hold up. If I lose 2 people, we get gold from that. We get amber from that blood price contract, right? So we only need 20. Okay. Let's sell this. Let's sell this. Let's sell 35 of these. Let's sell 10 of our packs of provisions. That's not enough. All right. What if I just don't pay my taxes this year? If I went for, say, 21, there we go. Now let's sell fewer provisions. Then I get this and this. That increases our building materials significantly. We're just not going to worry about paying our taxes. That's going to make people leave. So, yes, someone in chat is pointing out that I can sell my ancient tablets for a lot of amber. And you are 100% correct. And the reason I'm not doing it is because I have this order over here. That just leads me to open 4 glades. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to let people leave because I got tons of impatience to work with. And we've got this blood price contract that gives me money whenever people have to leave or die. So that's going to help pay for the end of the year taxes. And if I don't have enough money, then I won't pay for those end of the year taxes. And then the impatience is going to go up, but that's okay. Basically, I'm not fussed about it, is what I'm saying. How much fuel do we have? Tons. How about we don't burn that? We're going to burn this because I want to save the bone marrow in case we need to do a happy burn. Okay, we need to produce 30 wood in 3 minutes. I think we're on track to do that. You're unhappy. No. What, just because you don't have food? Come on. Alright, yes, we got our timed order. Our timed order is going to get me my favorite building in the game, the Forum. Plus another selection. Oh, well, I guess we get all of the service buildings after last game where we didn't get any. Well, the forum gives us leisure and education, right? Leisure and education. And if I go to city buildings, we also have the monastery, which gives religion and leisure. So religion, leisure, and education are all covered. So the temple's completely useless. The tavern would get us bloodthirst and +3 happiness, but the bathhouse would give us production speed. I'm gonna go with or luxury and cleanliness. We're going with the market. I don't love the market, but it covers what we need. Hey, no, I mean it's not bad. I mean there's other ways to get ancient tablets. It's just that I'd rather have my sure thing than gamble on ancient tablets being in this glade, this glade, this glade, or this glade, all of which I plan on opening eventually. So hey, not your bad at all. There is a world in which what you're saying makes perfect sense, and someone who is more of a gambling man than I am could have taken your suggestion to avoid some taxes, or to pay the taxes. It was a good thought. Just doesn't fit my playstyle. Okay, so let's that's all solid, that's all solid. I don't have anyone working this tool shop, and I probably should. Oh, is there not more copper? Is it just 3? Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and make... It is still closer than my other one was to a storage building. And you're like, yo, Dread Canary, you made it closer to a storage building. I know I did. You are fully housed, so we should start thinking about building a second hub somewhere. I would love to squeeze you there, but you don't fit. I'd love to squeeze you somewhere where you match up on a border like here, but you don't fit. But what about over here? I mean, I was saying earlier I should make this area a hub, right? So let's just make it a hub. We'll do that, and we will put a makeshift hearth right here. And finish out this road to make it all nice and pretty. Just do a nice circle road all the way around. Go ahead and make a nice pile of beaver housing. Should be good. Do I have... I do. Alright, well let's start working on some trade routes. Oh, you'll buy planks. You'll buy a lot of planks. Go ahead and buy a lot of planks. That sounds great. Can't sell food. Or really anything else. How much amber do I have? None. Fine. Now I'm going to go ahead and drop 5 beavers in here. How much wood do we have? So much wood. We have 400 wood. Okay. So I think since we've got short storms, I can go ahead and get away with just burning a lot of fuel. And hopefully we can get some food at some point. Oh, you could be making fabric out of that. That sounds great. You're good. Why am I not... Come on, dude. Now, I do have that thing where I really like having one of every species working in these service buildings. Okay, what if we also burn some sea marrow? There we go. That'll solve our happiness issues for a bit. Beaver house got destroyed. Right, this is why I really hate lightning. Where did all of my... Oh, right, I'm like, where did all my planks go? It went into making these beaver houses, obviously. Trade route completed. That's right. It's new season, new trade routes. Let's collect these. Nope. Yeah, let's sell that just to get some standing. Nope. And nuh-uh. Alright. Great thing about that shorter storm is only one lightning strike. So we can undo all this, undo all this. Woodcutter's camp. Let's go ahead and fix it. Put those back in. Put these back in. Grab another thing. Ooh, steel pickaxes would give us so much stone. Protected trade, though, I think is better. We're gonna go. Oh, or the export specialization gives us +1 trade goods, which packs of goods, which is a lot of provisions. I'm gonna go with protected trade. Yeah. We have plenty of stone coming in. I don't think we need to add to that. Cutter's camp was destroyed. Is there another building that's destroyed? Yes, this house. I'd love to have some planks, but I don't. We need harpies. Or I should say we're low on harpies. We don't need harpies. We could make a lot of training goods. We're not going to, but we could. We're going to go over here. We're going to put a human, I think, working this fire pit. Makeshift hearth. And let's... No, let's just do that. That seems solid. New season, new trade goods. Not selling these. You know what? I am going to go ahead and buy the trade routes. Can't. Okay. Nope. Sure, we can sell one of these to get some standing. Nope. Nope. Great. How are we doing on building supplies? Excellent, except we don't have any bricks. And we have no food. And the lack of food is a bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and rebuild this, maybe? Maybe put a beaver in here, make him a little happier. Also collect some spark too that we might be able to sell. Turn that off. Happiness from housing is pretty solid. Most people are housed. We can fit some more human and harpy housing around this hearth. Blocking that copper, because I'm not going to need that much copper. Like, we are producing 24 a minute. We're fine on copper. I'm going to put a beaver in here, though, because we can use the free crystallized dew that we're getting from mining the copper. And I think we'll just use wood. I'd prefer to use... Let's use planks. Planks are more efficient. To make simple tools. We don't need barrels, because we are getting so many free barrels that, yeah, we already have 93, and we don't need water skins. But having tools might let us turn in some caches. Okay, so we've got a question from the chat. Would it be possible to just completely get rid of harpies? It's difficult. You can do it if you like make them unhappy and get them to leave, or if you're playing on prestige and you can sacrifice them, or just do stuff to generally make them less happy than their species. You can get rid of the harpies, yes. But I mean, I'm not gonna. I try to be a benevolent ruler. I try to take care of all my subjects. Why don't I have any beavers working this? I know you're happy doing that, but get out. You're not going to be happy anymore. We're going to put you over here cutting down trees. You, who were already happy working Spark 2, you can be over there happy working the tool shop, and you can be productive getting that. Leaving us with one human to do any construction I might want to do around town. Oh, we're out of provisions? No, we'll get rid of a couple harpies here. You're not out of clay. You've got too many bricks. We can fire all of you. That's great. Don't need a tinkerer. Tinctury could be useful if I had anything that I could turn into ale, but I really don't. Okay, what if I put a second beaver in that? Okay, we've got him. Hey, buddy, do you sell food? You don't. But you do sell... Okay, so we can buy scrolls, and we can buy ale from you, and that seems highly useful. We've got some fabric, so I don't really need to buy more. I got projected trade, so selling a lot of goods worth of stuff is really, really useful. So let's go ahead and sell a bunch of copper. We need 35 to pay taxes if we want to keep her from being unhappy. But ideally, I'd swap all of my money for all of your money. And you know what? I don't think I need as many parts. And what if I sold just a little bit of purging fire? Just quite a lot of purging fire. There we go. We can pay for the tax so that her impatience doesn't escalate. We lowered the hostility quite a bit, and we got the stuff that's going to make at least, well, everybody happy, because leisure and education covers everybody at least once. Let's take a look at our trade routes, though. Sure. No, I don't. I sold all my packs of provisions, which was kind of silly. That's all right. It's all right. It's fine. We're doing fine. Everything is fine. How are you? Let's do a 1 wood burn, I think. Plus, I mean, you're making packs of provisions with the herbs that we're collecting over here. Wait, why? You should be harpies. Give us that sweet 10% chance of bonus production on top of the one we're getting from our first hub. And I should have built a comforting pillar. What am I thinking? Come on, man. We're all about those comforting, they're so cozy wall corners. Just 4 wall corners, just like a nice wall. How do I want to do this? I think I want to leave 2 and then a road gap and then 2 and then a tower. And then... Oh, that wouldn't quite fit. Okay. So what if I left 1, 2, 3... like that. And then... let's go especially crazy. 1, 2, 3... there we go. Oh, right. We're providing leisure, which I forgot was one of my orders. I mean, I did it to make people happy, but hey, I mean, the fact that it's in order too is just icing on the brownie. If you've never tried icing brownies, you really should. Some buttercream frosting on brownies, it's ridiculous. Then again, the way I make my brownies is already ridiculous, since they are mostly sugar, just mostly chocolate with a side of chocolate and then chocolate on top. It's a lot of chocolate. It's too much. There we go. Yeah, I don't just stream, I also bake. Probably want to lower our number of woodcutters. Maybe not just yet. Okay, Queen is almost a little more impatient with us, so let's go ahead and leave that alone. And we're going to fire a bunch of these people. And they're still super happy. Am I burning still? I am. I don't even need to be. Oh, that's the power of service buildings. That is why service buildings are so good, is like you just get these massive, massive bonuses to happiness. Let's move this up this way. Destroyed my herbalist camp. No, that's the key to our economy. We need that. Let's rebuild it. In 14 seconds. Oh, we should be looking at our trade routes. Nope, nope. Yeah, we can sell that. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Yeah, let's sell that. Heck yeah. Let's get some beavers going again. And we'll turn in this order. Should give us a cellar. Hey, that's nice. And barrels and pickled goods. Hey, we get some food. Wonderful. Wonderful. Ooh, okay. Safe haven? Safe haven again? Yeah, let's lower that hostility of the forest by a lot. So you've got 3. You've got 3. You've got 2. Because we are waiting on some beavers to finish rebuilding that, so I can put harpies back in there. And then we'll put a beaver over here. New set of trade routes. You... Definitely not. You want resin? Nope. Nope. You want clay, and I have a lot of it. So let's go ahead and sell you clay. And how are we doing on building materials? Pretty solid, actually. Let's go ahead and make some flour. I could be smelting copper bars. I don't really want to. We're making tools. Real solid. Ooh, that has parts. Okay. Let's go ahead and put a second harpy in here. Let's put a couple of beavers in that one. And then, I don't know, let's put some humans up here making, not crystallized dew and not, well, I mean, you can make some biscuits, yeah, if we get flour. But also, we can smelt some copper bars, and we can use those copper bars to make tools. We're low on food, but we're always low on food on the Scarlet Orchard, so no surprise there. We should probably get some nice decorations up. Go ahead and do that, I think. That'll upgrade you to the second tier, which will lower the hostility of the forest by another 100, because we got that twice. So, the forest is not terribly hostile now. I should probably make that last wall corner, yeah? And let's put some housing down. Oh, hey, we finished our trade routes order. That's great. Let's go ahead and turn that in. Okay, so we just need to open up a bunch of glades now, and we will finish 2 more quests. Artisan, I don't think I actually need any of this. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cookhouse, just so we get access to skewers, maybe, if we get access to meat, which we're probably not gonna get. Let's open up this flamin' hot glade. More trade routes we can do? Nope. I mean, sure. Sure. Okay. Nope. I actually can do that one. Can do this one too. And nothing else, because we are having major food issues. When's this trader coming? 2 minutes? Oh, he comes before the storm. Excellent. Love it. Love it so much. Got a glade open. Let's see what's in here. Okay, well hey, if we have 12 tools, which we do, we can solve this. And while we're working it, 5 ancient tablets. See, I didn't even need to do the other thing to save my previous tablets. I could have sold them. Woodcutters gain 15 points of hostility for every 2 cut trees. Yeah, okay, I can do this. This isn't bad. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 humans on working it. I think I want the reputation point and the amber. And I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep people on woodcutting for just a moment. Not too long. But we are going to turn off the smelter, because I don't want to be burning wood if I'm not getting any wood. Sounds like a terrible idea. Okay, that tree's done, so let's go ahead and fire all these guys. And then we're going to come over here, and we are going to put these in the corner. We're going to put these also in the corner. And what we want to do is, hopefully, we're just going to actually tell it not to prioritize these trees. We're just going to push our way in, and then I'm going to fire all of these woodcutters too. For one thing, we're getting close to the storm. For another thing, we've got that huge negative. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. What do you have? You have a hungry mistworm. I have nothing to do with a hungry mistworm, but he'll destroy all raw food. Ha ha! Don't care. Let's see what we can buy from Sir Renwald Redmane. Oh, okay, you'll sell me food. That's huge. Let's take a look. What does it take to appease you? We can do it with 12 tools. Great. I love that we can do it with 12 tools. What do we have over here? We have 14 tools. Hey, sexy. Okay. So that means I can go ahead and put some people on dealing with the mistworm. And while it does, they're going to destroy food. So buying food is useless. Dang it. Okay. And if we open any glades during, well, working on him, then... Oh, no, this just says we can't see which glades are dangerous. That's okay. We already knew which glades were dangerous. Let's go ahead and force delivery as soon as they finish doing what they're doing. Buying food is useless. Yeah, it is year 8, so we need 40 if we don't want the Queen's Impatience to start growing faster, and I really don't. We've already got it once, I don't want it again. So let's go ahead and do that, and since I'm going to be getting... No, I'm not. I chose the other thing. So let's go ahead and sell all that copper. Ooh, that's a lot of copper. Okay. We sell this crystallized dew, and let's sell like 30 bricks. I love it. I love it so much. I really wish buying food wasn't useless, because, like, working that glade event is going to consume so much food that any food I buy is just a waste of time. I'm not going to buy simple tools. I could buy oil, and I could buy coal. And if I sell my copper bars, and I sell, say, 20 packs of provisions, by which I mean 0 packs of provisions, and we sell, say... I don't like selling tools, or I don't like selling parts, but I feel like I have to sell parts here. So we'll sell a few more bricks. Trade. Nice. So that's going to cover our taxes. But more importantly, it also lowered the hostility of the forest by a bit. And with nobody working, we're at hostility 3. Plus, I've got a ton of fuel, and that means that next year we can do a happy burn to get some more resolve points. Plus, this is going to give us a reputation, and this is going to give us a reputation. So that's going to get us to here, and that just gets us 4 points away. And I think if I double burn, it doesn't quite do it. If I triple burn, it's not like the storm's not that long because we took that thing that shortens the storm. Well, this camp has nothing nearby. Well, we can solve that. There's more herbs down here. And yes, I know I could be collecting berries, but I'm not. Why did we just get a lot happier? I don't know why we just got a lot happier. It bothers me that I don't know why we just got a lot happier. But it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and take a look at trade routes. Okay. Nothing to really do there. Oh, you finished that. Okay, that's what that noise was. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off our happy burn. Hey, more protected trade. Receive 10 packs of provisions for every 10 villagers in town. That's nice. Villagers with leisure have a 10% chance for bonus yields, and we've got 2 species that can, yeah, we're doing that. We're doing well-rested workers. I don't care. We're gonna have to find some way of producing or buying ale because we're just gonna have to. Let's go ahead and put our beavers back on wood cutting. I know it's going to raise the hostility of the forest temporarily, but I would rather have that wood coming in. And let's see, we need 2 more glades. So let's move this over on this side and open up this, which I think is a flamin' hot glade. Oh, right, that's done. So cutting trees no longer raises hostility. Nice! We're just, you know, losing all of the food that we don't have. Joke's on you. Let's make some more housing. Make some more roads. I think we don't need this. I think what that should be is a fire shrine. And we'll make a couple more fire shrines here. I don't love the way that looks. I don't love the way that's going to look. Yeah, I think this is our best bet for evening it out. How we doing? You guys are almost done? We can make an alchemist hut. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab an alchemist hut. Any more of these that we can do? No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yes! Heck yeah! Sure, let's grab a scribe. And yes, an explorer's lodge. I think the explorer's lodge is actually really good. Which, I mean, it's weird that I've got all these buildings that I haven't made, but let's go ahead and throw down an explorer's lodge. Why am I doing the Explorer? Why is the Explorer's Lodge moving to the front of the queue? Well, because the Explorer's Lodge is +1 global resolve for every rebuilt or salvaged ruin. And I have rebuilt a tool shop, an herbalist camp, a manufactory, and a furnace. So that's a +4 global resolve bonus right there. We got another one of these? Really? Well, I think I could lower the hostility of the forest, but I think I'm going to go with the point again. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll investigate. You, what are you? Do you have any tools? You don't. But you can make tools out of copper bars. If I go up here and I have you make copper bars. And we can salvage this cellar because I have the ability to make cellars. And we can turn in this. Nope. We can turn in this order. We can favor the harpies. And we can do just a little bit of a burn. And we can move this here. And I just realized those are eggs. Which don't matter because, like, the other thing we're doing is consuming any food that we gather. So, like, gathering food right now is really inefficient. I'm doing it anyway, but it is really inefficient. And you know what? Let's move this all the way over here and start clearing out this Flamin' Hot Glade. Actually, was this a spicy glade? I don't know. But whatever, I know this is a dangerous glade of some kind. Well, at the very least, it's a glade of some kind, so we're going to finish that order. So far, survey says that the most recent patch adds 10 minutes to a game that I play normally, which isn't that bad. I thought 2 more reputation points would add like an extra half hour. But an hour and a half per village was about what I was aiming for before for these videos. So I'm not too fussed about it. I think this is okay. I mean, we'll see what it does when I do Prestige in my personal game. Eventually, I do plan on playing Prestige here. The current plan for videos is that once I have unlocked all of the buildings, not necessarily gotten all the deeds, but unlocked all of the buildings, we will start exploring Prestige in more detail. Woodcutter's Camp has no trees nearby. What? I mean, there's this dense forest that we can just clear cut. We don't need any of that. Are we gonna have enough amber? We're not gonna have enough amber. Okay, so the queen's gonna get impatient a little bit faster. Okay. Right, we don't have any food. Of course we don't have any food. Why would we have food? It's a Scarlet Orchard map. Of course we don't have food. Ooh, that makes more efficient fabric. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that. Everyone's unhappy. Everyone is pissed that I don't have any food. That works for me. That works for me. Who needs food when you can just burn your feelings? Oh, okay, yeah, let's sell all the stone. Let's just sell all of it. And let's sell some herbs, sure. Sounds good to me. So I think we can finish this as soon as we hit drizzle. Because what I'm going to do... Scavenger's camp has nothing nearby. Well, I mean, there's plenty of eggs. It's just a question of will they get eaten? And I don't think they will, because I think we finished that mission. Okay. Free oil when we make flour, beaver resolve, packs of trade goods, prices are lower for every gained hub level. We'll do that. And we've got Sahilda. Hi, Sahilda. You can sell us food. That is great. I love the fact that you can sell us food. So let's buy a bunch of food. We're gonna buy all the food. We're just gonna buy every food item Sahilda sells, plus all the amber Sahilda sells. Okay, we're just going to do that. We're going to trade for all of that, and that is going to dramatically lower the hostility of the forest. Now, in addition to that, I have a bunch of people who aren't housed, right? And that's all the way to district, and that's all the way... Well, that's at neighborhood. Why aren't you at district? Did I not build enough? Wow, okay. Alright, let's rebuild this. I can't believe that I forgot to build my final comforting tower. Okay, so that'll get you all the way up. And then I think if I rotate this to this side, I can build a makeshift hearth here. Here. I can build a makeshift hearth here. And we can build a bunch of housing. Along with a nice, comforting tower. And that's going to raise people's happiness by quite a bit. Let's go ahead and beaver up some buildings. Where are all my beavers going? Oh, right. They're down here. Increasing the happiness of my people by giving us that +1 effect. Where was it? I don't have anyone working this? Come on. Now we have, yeah, +8 global resolve. That's going to be pretty big. So everyone's fed, right? We've upgraded this hearth, or we're about to upgrade that hearth. Let's put a human in here. Once these are done, let's go ahead and put some more beavers in this one. Let's unfavor them. We don't need to be favoring them because we can make everybody pretty happy. Oh, dang it. I sold my ancient tablets. That was dumb. I mean, it wasn't unfathomably dumb. We'll be okay. I just need to find somewhere where I can get 3 more tablets. And oh hey, artifacts. None of you have tablets? Okay, fine. It doesn't matter. Should probably rebuild this, yeah? Oh, everyone's perfectly happy without me burning anything. Oh, no, I am burning. Ha! That's right. I'm doing quite the heavy burn. Okay, and I forgot to get a thing. Whatever. I know how I can get a thumbnail for this. So we've got our win, we got our reputation, we have quite a lot of impatience left despite all of the people leaving early on. 8 orders, 13 regular events, 4 dangers, 3 forbidden events, and that's where you get the real point multiplier. Nobody died. Finished before year 12. We had 40 villagers. We didn't have 60. We were close to 60. And we ended with 50 amber in the bank. So what I'm going to do real quick is we will go back to this. We'll go ahead and open up our daily expedition. And I'll just take a screenshot of the daily expedition to indicate that this is the thing that we did. Oh, it says it's completed. It didn't used to say this. Great. But it'll still let me embark again if I want to. I don't want to. Where did it put that? That was Ima. It just put us right here next to the Citadel. So I guess we didn't get to expand any further, but that's okay. We're slipping in the rankings again. We're falling a little bit further behind. But let's go ahead and spend our loot. And I think I will go ahead and grab this Queen's Patience plus the Last Stand. So Last Stand, you can get a couple of times. Just twice? I think it's 3 times total? There it is. Yeah, we already have it once. Now what happens is when you hit max impatience, you get a set amount of time to appease the Queen before she kicks you out. But also, slower impatience growth. So that is going to do it for this episode of Against the Impossible Storm. Just a reminder, if you are watching this on YouTube, you can catch me live on Friday nights at 9 p.m. and Sunday afternoons at 4 p.m., both in U.S. Eastern Time. If you're watching this on Twitch and you want to see previous episodes, I have uploaded all of them to YouTube under the name Dread Canary. I would really appreciate it if anyone wants to subscribe both on Twitch and on YouTube, one or the other or both. I would love to get to the point where I can get monetized. If we get more eyeballs, maybe we can get big enough that Aramite Games will notice me, and I don't know, maybe they can do something special with my channel around Q4. I'm just spitballing here. I've heard nothing from any of the devs, but I mean, getting more eyes on the game can only help, right? So I would love that. I really want to do a special thank you to my chat. Having you guys here always makes the stream better. I get to answer questions, it keeps me more engaged, I get feedback, and sometimes I get reminders of things that I need to be doing to keep my camps, to keep my cities profitable and moving forward. So I very much appreciate having live chat. And if you haven't caught it live, or if you've been in the chat and haven't said anything, feel free to speak up. It really does make my time as a streamer more enjoyable. I do appreciate all the time and attention you have given me while watching this. I know these are long videos, but I do try to keep it informative and as entertaining as I can for a roguelite city builder with a spiffy new map. And so I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day in the meantime.